Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at our channel today. And for anyone who's new here today, a quick reminder, what we're trying to do here on the channel is I want to be able to provide, information that you can take and you can use immediately to improve the performance of your operation. Whether you're a gym owner, you're an operator, you're an area director, sales manager, salesperson, any position really, inside your facility. We want to be able to give you the kind of information that you can take and use. So, with that in mind, if you've not already subscribed, hey, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Help us grow our network and get our message out to more people. And also, if you would hit the bell up there at the top, for a notification, so when new information comes out, you're promptly notified of it, and hopefully you can take this information and use it, to grow, your particular business. And so, what prompted, the message here today? What prompted the video is I had a chance yesterday to be on a strategy call with a gym owner that had reached out to me that was really struggling at so many levels, and had a quality product and quality facility. And what was interesting about this particular call is that everything we talked about, the gym owner essentially was trying to convince me why nothing would work. And by the time we got done, I had to kind of address that and say, well, hey, here's how we need to look at this, okay? And really, one of the things that I find sometimes when we get in this situation is I'm just reminded of the fact that it's not necessarily difficult to come up with new ideas, new strategies, new ways to doing things. And when I say new, I'm talking about new to that current situation. Any strategies and any approaches that we bring to anyone that we work with, these are proven. Okay, if they're things that we're testing, we'll certainly let you know that. But when I say new, it's new to that particular owner, that operator, that salesperson, that manager. And so it's easy to come up with that, but what's difficult sometimes is for that owner to really break away from that old way of thinking. And what I did, I was taking notes during this call. I want to go through some of these with you on some of the things that kind of came out, during this conversation. And as I'm listening to this, go through it and say, hey, that's me. I'm doing that. And maybe you can make an adjustment that can really make a difference for you, and it can start helping you, make more sales today. So here's the first thing that I would talk about is we want to embrace abundance. Here's the first thing that we need to understand. Everything you want, it's already out there. It's already made. All the people are out there. All the potential members are out there. All the money's out there. It's all out there. Don't stop operating, from a scarcity point of view. Start operating your business from a view of abundance. Everything you want, it's already out there. What you have to do is go get it. Okay? And some of the things that we're going to talk about here are some of the things that you can do to go get it. Okay? And so number two is we want to raise our action level in what we do. You want to put action level almost ahead of everything. Okay? Raise that action level. You've got maybe this new big goal we're trying to reach, and let's raise the action level to do it. Because again, one of the things that I find, and I found it here, is literally from a standpoint of getting the word out and getting known and pushing and advancing into the marketplace. This particular club literally was doing nothing other than sitting there stationary and waiting for folks to simply come in or respond. So put action level at the highest level. Take action. Take, what's always been referred to as massive, determined, consistent action. Put that at the highest level. You start embracing abundance and you start taking this high action level of getting the word out there, things will start to change, and they'll change quickly. Number three that we found out, okay, in this call, is we want to be direct when we do things. We want to be very clear. So like in our marketing, be very clear with urgency. This is a limited time offer. This is only good for a certain period of time, or only a certain number of people can take this class, or space is limited as a result of social distancing. Be very clear, be very direct. When you're asking someone to buy, be very clear It's not, hey, what do you think? It's not, hey, do you have any questions? It's, hey, let's go ahead and get you started today. Okay? Be very clear, be very direct at really everything you do. We want to be professional, we want to be respectful, we want to be courteous, obviously, but be direct. Okay? Don't be hemming and hawing about it. Number 4, one of the secrets, and this gets back to that view of abundance and taking action, but one of the secrets, to selling is, in some ways, just talk to a lot of people. And the good news is there's lots of people to talk to. This is not really a difficult thing to do if we change our old way of thinking. So we want to talk to a lot of people. One of the things that causes this not to happen is we really only start to talk to people who we think are interested. And I hear this all the time. They'll say, "Oh, Jim, our closing percentage is 90%. Well, when you only talk to people that are interested, I would suspect it would be pretty high. Okay, if we're talking to lots of people, that closing percentage might drop down to 50, but it's all about the volume, right? And we'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. So we want to talk to lots of people, because what you're also doing when you do this, you're also building your database. You're growing that database, for regular marketing. Okay. Number 5, assume the sale. In other words, what I'm talking about here, I'm not talking about skipping steps and just thinking they're going to buy. But what I'm talking about here is treat everybody like a buyer. When you're talking to somebody, even if you're out, talking to a local merchant about a joint venture campaign, talk to them like they're already in. When a customer comes into your business, talk to them, like they're already part of the program. Treat everybody like a buyer. One of the best things you can do, because one of the big killers of this is going to be, prejudging. And again, this is part of that problem of trying to get away from an old way of thinking. Is we're prejudging. We think we know, when in most cases we really don't. Okay. Number 6, we have to be unfazed by rejection. If someone says no, someone says they don't like it, so what? Who cares? Okay, in the scope of things, it really does not matter. Okay, now what it does mean, what you can learn from it, and what we know when it comes to selling, is that when value exceeds price, people will buy. And so if you do get rejected, just understand that, hey, we probably didn't show them enough value. We probably didn't show them how we can solve their problem. So, understand that maybe there's an area we can work on. But here's something else that I've really learned over the years about rejection. What rejection really is, it's simply the realization that you have nothing else in your pipeline. Because when rejection really hits, when you lose that big deal, or things aren't happening like you want, or people are disagreeing with you, when you have nobody else to talk to, no other leads, no other appointments, nothing else in your pipeline, that's when it's impactful. Okay, when you've got a full appointment book, you got other leads, other opportunities in your pipeline, other people getting ready to come on board. It's amazing how you can handle rejection so much easier. Okay. Number 7, we want to record everything. And I'm not talking recording like we're doing here, but what I'm talking about here is we want to know our numbers. Make sure you know your numbers. Like when I was going through with this particular gym owner, I was asking about just certain, key performance indicators, such as retention, percentages, penetration on personal training, closing percentages, what's our set percentage on phone inquiries, and those were not answers that they had. And we have to know that. How in the world can we fix something when we don't truly know what the problem is? Because one of the things that happens on all of this is things change, conditions change. If your numbers are down, why are they down? Is it because of closing? No, is it because of traffic flow? Is it because of, maybe you changed your marketing a little bit and now we're getting a different kind of a customer in? Okay, so be mindful of this, but make sure you know your numbers. Record everything. Every morning when you walk in, you need to see an understanding of, hey, here's where we're at, here's what happened, and now you're going to manage, based on these objectives. Number 8 on our list, and this is one that I talk to a lot of folks about, because not everybody that owns a gym, operates a gym, or even who is in sales in a gym, really sees themselves as this salesperson. Okay, and so what we want to learn to do on this is that we want to learn to make it about a process, but understand sales is about math. Sales is about math, and you can break it down to that if you need to. Is let's just say you want to make 2 sales a day, and let's just say that your closing percentage is 50%. Well, you need to find a way to give 4 presentations. You need to have 4 tours. And maybe you've got a show percentage on your appointments of 50%. Well, now you need to have 8 appointments. So in other words, if you want 2 sales, you need to have 4 tours, you need to have 8 appointments. And to get 8 appointments, depending on what your pipeline looks like, depending on what your database looks like, depending on our scripts and all that, you might have to make 100 dials of the phone to be able to talk to 20 people to be able to set 8 appointments. Maybe that's what it is. But you can simply do the math on this, okay? The math won't lie to you. And it really doesn't matter what your percentages are. If they're low, just you have to increase your action level. You have to talk to more people. And this is surprisingly easy if we'll choose to do it. The problem becomes we get that fear of rejection. Oh, I don't want to call somebody up. I don't want to talk to somebody. I can give you this simple little tip. As long as you're focused on solving that customer's problem, it'll change everything for you. Don't be focused per se on making the sale. Focused on solving the problem for them. That will change things. And then as they start to give buying signals, well, hey, how much is this? Do I have to schedule this in advance? Hey, how does childcare work? Well, these are buying signals, and that would lead you to say something like, well, hey, perhaps we should schedule a time to talk, and you book the appointment. Okay? And then last on my list is we need to be fearless on this. Be fearless. Let it rip. Go for it. Okay? Put all your stuff out there on social media. Do your marketing. Do your emails. Call people. Have referral campaigns. Have alumni campaigns. Send out thank you cards. Be fearless of this. Get out of this mode of I'm worried about what someone else is going to think and what someone else is going to say. It doesn't matter. Not really. Okay? Do the right thing, but be fearless. Go out there and grab it. Because for you operators and owners and folks that are in the industry, you're in the greatest business in the world. Everybody on the planet wants to look better, feel better, and live longer. You've got the product that can help them do that. Show them how you can solve their problem, but you can't do it unless they know who you are. So you got to, like I talked about at the beginning, you got to raise that action level. Okay, so folks, I appreciate you being here today. And one final comment I want to make is I know a lot of folks that come to our channel and a lot of folks that we talk to, hey, we're looking to improve, we're looking to get better. And there's basically 4 ways that I can help you, get better at what you do. As I mentioned earlier, first thing you can do is, hit the subscribe button here, hit the notification button, so you're immediately notified of what's happening and the new information, that can help you grow your business. The second thing you can do, check out the link below. It's our Patreon link that we've started. And what we've done is we're putting together everything kind of like in a one-stop shop. All of our videos, all of our podcasts, all of our articles are going to be there. And we've already got hundreds of pieces of data in there right now. But all that's going to be there, be one-stop shop. And then as we advance and grow that, we're going to have some exclusive things in there, on-site trainings that we do. We've got programs that are 2 days, 6 hours each day, 12 hours of content, maybe for member retention, for sales development, for process, for taking your business to that next level. We're eventually going to have all that in there. And you can check out our Patreon site. You can support the channel right there, and we do appreciate your support for you folks that are in there to help us continue bringing this information to you. The third thing that we do that can help you with your business is we have 2 different groups that we work with. One is on Facebook, one is on LinkedIn. Gym Business Development Consulting and Broker Network. I think both of those have the same title. Go in there, join those groups. Right now they're public groups. Eventually they will become private. But it's a great place to interact, a great place to ask questions, a great place to meet other people in the industry. And also, we're going to be providing regular information in there as well. As a matter of fact, we put a post out there yesterday for you, in part on grant money that's available that you can apply for. And so we'll provide a lot of information in there that can help you grow your business. And then the fourth way that we can help you is if you're ready to make a change. If you finally said, hey, I'm ready to make a change, and if you want to become a client, go check us out at fmconsulting.net. Fill out the submit information page. Let us know about your business, how we can help you, and we can help take you to that next level. So, folks, I appreciate you being here today. Hope you found the information useful, and hope you all have a great day. Thank you.